Hey there and welcome back to the channel. It's Bryson with Times for Dollars here, and in today's hunt we have box number 7 of our nickel hunt, and we've only got 31 holes left to go, most of which are going to be in this oldest album though, but hopefully we can find something new this time. We've got another box here, and it is looking pretty decent. If you recall, our last video had a lot of finds. This one has a bunch of old circulated looking enders, so hopefully it's somewhat similar to that one. That did pretty good. We'll flip this box over, check for any enders on the other side, and we'll get right into the hunt. Well, we're now 12 rolls in, and we finally have our first find. It's been a really slow start to the hunt. And check it out, we've got a proof. 1971 San Francisco. Pretty nice shape, but it's definitely been circulated. Either way, I'm glad to be on the board. We finally have our first find. Roll 16, and we finally have our first 50s find of the hunt. This one's in pretty rough shape though, but it's going to be a 1952 out of Philadelphia. Very next roll, and we have 2 more 50s finds. We have a 1958 up front here, and this one's going to be out of Denver. And back here, that one's going to be another 1952. And again, out of Philadelphia. Roll 19, and we have our first 40s nickel of the hunt. This one's going to be a 1946. And it's going to be out of Denver. Roll 22, and we have another 40s find. This one's going to be a 1948 out of San Francisco. Very next roll, and we have another 40s find, a 1940 out of Philadelphia. Halfway point of the box, and we have another 40s find, a 1941 out of Denver. Well, roll number 30 is going to give us our first 30s find. We have a 1939. Now, if it has a mint mark, it's going to be a key date. So let's go ahead and flip it and see. And that looks to be Philadelphia, but I do see a little bit of lamination possibly right above the Monticello there, so that's pretty cool. No mint mark, but I can check it for the DDR, double die reverse. So I'll do that off camera, and we'll get back to the hunt. Roll 32 now, and we have 2 more finds. We have our first Canadian coin. This one's going to be a 1996. We also have another oldie, another 1946. And this one's going to be out of Denver. Roll 36, and we have another really beat up one here. This one's going to be a 1958. If it's a Philadelphia, we'll need it for the book. But it's going to be out of Denver. Roll number 40, and we have another 40s find. This one's going to be a 1941 out of Denver. Roll number 45, and we have 2 more finds. We have a 2009, however it's going to be a Denver. If it was a Philadelphia, we need it for the book. But this one's just going to be a Denver, still low mintage though. And we also got a silver war nickel. There's a big S above the Monticello, so it's going to be out of San Francisco. Let's see what the date is. And that's going to be 1943, San Francisco. Awesome. Love finding a little bit of silver in a nickel hunt. We got 5 rolls left to go. Roll 48, and we have another 50s find, a 1956 out of Denver. Alright, well that's going to do it for this hunt, so we're back with the wrap up now. We got 5 finds from the 50s, 7 from the 40s. We got a 1939 Philadelphia with a little bit of lamination going on in the reverse. We also got a Canadian nickel, a 2009 Denver, a 1971 S proof, and a silver war nickel, 1943 San Francisco. So overall it was a pretty good hunt. We do have 1 new addition for the book as well, this 1941 Denver, so let's go ahead and add it now. Well, there we have it, the 1941 Denver. It's going to fill 1 more spot, bringing us 1 step closer to filling out the albums. 168 spots filled now, out of 198 total, through 7 boxes hunted. So definitely a nice pace we've got going. Hopefully we can continue it into the future hunts. But for now, that's going to do it. So I hope you all enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.